Very good morning, everyone. How are you all? Last class we started rectification chapter. We have not completed. We will continue that chapter. Before that, there are some doubt with you. Let us do that doubt. So let us first come to inventory chapter. What is the doubt in that? Chapter number 4, inventory. Page number 4.21. Come to 4.21, everyone. 4.21. Question number? Question number 2. From the following information, ascertain the value of stock as on 31st March 2020. Okay, sir. Any doubt? No doubt. They have given value of stock as on 1/4/2019, 7 lakh. Purchase during the year is 34 lakh 60,000. Manufacturing expense sales during the year. At a time valuing stock on 31st March 2019, a sum of 60,000 was written off a particular item which was originally purchased. Similar question I have done, na? I have not done this question. Similar question we have not done. I think I have done. At the time of valuing stock, 60,000 was written off a particular item which was originally purchased for 2 lakh, correct? And was sold for rupees 1 lakh 6,000. But for the above transaction, the GP was earned during the year at was 25% on cost. What is it? But for the above transaction, the GP. It means what? Leaving the above transaction. It means. But for the above transaction is what? Leaving this particular transaction, the GP is what? 25% on cost. So thoda English is, I will say, thoda dangerous here. So if they are saying but for the above transaction, just underline this. It means leaving above transaction. It means write down leaving above transaction, the GP is 25% on cost. We are doing inventory chapter. Question number. Whenever these type of questions come now, I will always say, but I have done this type of questions. I will say make 2 column. We have done na, and I say it in first column write down normal item. Remember? Huh? In second column write down abnormal, normal, abnormal. Correct? So you can see out of this 7 lakh, how much is abnormal? They said a sum of 60,000 was written of a particular item which was originally purchased at 2 lakh. Let me draw a timeline, you will better understand. What they have given, what is the date, opening date? 1/4. This become 31st March 2010. What is the opening stock given? Opening stock is given 7 lakh. What they are saying, out of this, at the time of valuation this stock, valuing this stock, some of the item whose cost price was how much? Cost price was how much? 2 lakh na? Cost price was 2 lakh, which was written down by what amount? Written down by 6,000. 60,000. So this become 1 lakh. So 1 lakh 40,000 is NRV. NRV na? So this 7 lakh include 2 lakh ki 1 lakh 40,000? 1 lakh 40,000 means can I say balance stock? If I say balance stock, the balance stock is 7 lakh minus what? Minus what? 1 lakh 40,000, and this is valued at cost only. Cost is what? How much? 5 lakh 60,000. Means can I say out of opening stock how much is normal? 5 lakh 60,000. How much is abnormal? 1 lakh 40,000. Understood this point? Then during the year how much they have purchased? During the year how much they have purchased? 34 lakh 60,000. What was the manufacturing expenses? manufacturing expense will be debited 7 lakh. And how much sales? By sales how much? But this abnormal stock was sold, which was sold for rupees 1 lakh 60. So this was sold for rupees 1 lakh 60. So what is the sale of normal item? The sale of normal item will be this minus 1 lakh 60. How much? It means 52 lakh 20,000 minus what? 1 lakh 60. How much? 5 lakh 60,000. Correct? Understood? 5 lakh 60. How much? 50 lakh? It become 50 lakh 60,000. Got it? Now, it means, can I say abnormal item? This was entirely sold. Means there is no closing stock of abnormal item. There is no closing stock of abnormal item. Correct? And can I say in that there is a gross profit of how much? Gross profit of how much? 20,000. Gross profit of 20,000. Correct? Now on this we are earning a profit of how much? GP. GP is given how much? Leaving the transaction, GP is what? 25% on cost. Means 1/4 of cost means 1/5 of sales. So sale is given. Can you find out GP? Yes, we can find out GP. It becomes 50 lakh 60,000 divided by, means into 1 by 5. This becomes GP. GP is how much? 10 lakh 12,000. So can you find out balancing figure as closing stock? So can you do this plus this plus this plus this minus this? How much closing stock is coming? 6 lakh 72,000 is your answer. What they have asked? What they have asked? Asset and the value. The value is 6 lakh. What is the answer given? Same answer is given. But we have done similar question. I have done it. I have done in this way also and in statement way also. I said in exam, if you can do statement wise, do statement wise, because solution is given in statement wise. I have done similar question in class. I'll prove it. You want proof whether I have done or not done? I have done. Similar question I have done. Correct? Any more doubt? But have you understood? Now understood? Doubt over? In this doubt over? Inventory. First let me complete inventory. In this whose doubt was this? Have you understood? That on MRQ. MRQ means must revise question before exam. Inventory. हाँ बता. Question number fourth. I'll do full. I'll do full. So come to what? Question number 4. Question number 4. Yes. Physical verification stock in a business was done on 23rd June 2020. The value of stock was 48 lakh. The following transaction took place between 23rd June to 30th June. Means, can I say the physical verification was done before 30th June? Correct? Out of the goods sent on consignment. Now you know consignment. I said there are some questions related to consignment given in inventory chapter. Once you have done consignment, this point will be understood. Correct? So out of the goods sent on consignment, good at cost worth rupees 2 lakh 40 were unsold. Means this was sent on consignment. Out of that 2 lakh 40,000 were unsold. That will be also part of stock. Purchase of 4 lakh were made, out of which goods worth rupees 1 lakh 60,000 were delivered on 5th July 2020. It was delivered but delivered after 30th June 2020. Correct? Is what they have asked. First check करेंगे. What they have asked? They have asked the value of stock. The value of stock. Value of stock. But what they have asked? What is the requirement of the question? Determine the value of stock. The value of stock means what amount will come in the balance sheet. I have said they may ask two type of question. Either they may ask the physical stock present, or they may ask value of stock. So value of stock means what amount to be shown in balance sheet. Correct? So let me do one by one. Correct. We'll start with what? This question number 4. So we'll start with value of stock. Value of stock as on which date? 23rd June 2020. How much given? 48 lakh. My question to you all, goods sent on consignment, if remain unsold, whether it will come in balance sheet, it will not come in balance sheet. It will come, correct now. So that will be also part of what? Stock only. We will add now. Goods sent on, goods sent on consignment. Goods sent on consignment. Unsold. It is unsold right now. So how much will add? 2 lakh 40,000. Correct? Any doubt? Correct. Then what is given? Purchase of 4 lakh were made, out of which goods worth rupees 1 lakh 60,000 were delivered on 5th July 2020. Correct? It was delivered on 5th July 2020. What should be done? Can I say it means it was purchased but not counted? Because why it was not counted? Because it was not available on which date? On this date it was not counted, but it will be also a part of what? Stock only. So this is nothing but purchase but not received. So it is a part of stock or not? So can I say it is a part of stock and it is right now in transit. So any goods which are in transit will be also a stock only. So we'll add it. So plus write down goods in transit. Goods in transit. How much? 1 lakh. So this will be added. Correct. Then next point. Sales were 13 lakh 60,000, which includes goods worth rupees 3 lakh 20,000 sent on approval. So they have given approval also. So total sales were 13 lakh 60,000, which includes goods worth rupees 3 lakh 20,000 sent on approval. Half of these goods were returned before 30th June. So can I say half of these goods were returned? So returned, it is not a sale. It is not a sale, so it should not be a part of sales. But no information is available regarding the remaining goods. No information is available regarding these goods. Means that is a part of stock only. Means can I say out of 13 lakh 60, only 1 lakh 1 lakh 60,000 will be considered as sale. 1 lakh 60,000 will be the balance goods with what? On sales on approval only. So what will do? He sales. So whatever goods has been sold, correct now. So whatever goods has been sold, but sales were itna. So sales were during this period only. Which period? From 23rd to 30th June. So this will be also deducted. This will be deducted now. So minus sales during that period. But we need to find out the cost of sales, huh? You remember cost of sales? Because we are doing valuation, so we should find out minus cost of sales. Cost of sales will be how much? 13 lakh 60,000, correct? Minus 1 lakh 60,000, correct? From this we'll deduct profit. Profit means this is equal to how much? 13 lakh 60 minus 1 lakh 60, how much? 12 lakh. From this we'll deduct GP. GP is given how much? What is the profit margin? Profit margin they have given what? Goods are sold at cost plus 25%, means 1/4 of cost is 1/5 of sales. So minus 1/5, how much? Minus 1/5, how much? 2 lakh 40,000. चलो How much it is given? 1 by 5 how much? 2 lakh 40,000. How much it is coming? 9 lakh 60,000. This will be deducted. Any doubt? This point you have understood? Correct. But point number 4 is there, but we need to read that also. Goods are sold at cost plus 25%. However, good costing rupees 2 lakh 40,000 has been sold for rupees 1 lakh 20,000. Means there are some goods which were sold at loss, which are sold at loss. So can I say from this, just try to understand everyone. If from this we should deduct 1 lakh 20,000, are you able to understand? This become wrong actually. Why it become wrong? Because we have done we have calculated profit on all lah. So out of 13 lakh 60,000, 1 lakh 60,000 is not yet sold. Minus how much not sold at normal profit margin. So can I say what they are saying? Good costing rupees 2 lakh 40,000 has been sold for rupees 1 lakh 20,000. So minus 1 lakh 20,000 also will do, because this was sold at a loss. So now it become how much? How much? 7 lakh. 10 lakh 80,000. Correct. From this we'll deduct GP. GP is 1/5. 1/5 is how much? How much? 2 lakh 16,000. Now how much it is coming? 8 lakh 64,000. Correct. Then minus cost of sales which are not sold, yeah, which are sold at loss. Are you getting what I am saying? There are some goods which are sold at loss. Have you understood what I am doing? There are some sale which are sold at loss. So what is the cost of sale? That is given only 2 lakh 40,000 is the cost, which are sold at loss now. You can see 2 lakh 40,000 has been sold at rupees 1 lakh 20,000. What is the cost of this? Is 2 lakh 40,000 only. That will be also deducted. 2 lakh 40,000 will be also deducted now. This point have you understood? Have you understood this point? Correct. Now there are some stock which are on approval. There are goods lying with what? Goods lying with customer on sales on approval basis. On sales on approval basis. So it is 1 lakh 60,000. On 1 lakh 60 also there is a GP margin. So minus 1/5. How much? How much it is coming? 1 lakh. Minus karna. 1 lakh 60 minus that. How much? 1 lakh 20,000. This will be plus. Plus. This will be minus, huh? So what the value of stock is coming? This become value of stock. This become value of stock as on 1 point we left. Acha, 1 minute. This point number 2, what they have purchased during that period was 4 lakh, out of which 1 lakh 60,000 were delivered on 5th June. Means how much delivered? How much delivered? 4 lakh minus 1 lakh 60, 2 lakh 40,000. That will be also added now, because that purchase was done after what? 23rd June. That was not counted. that will be also added, correct now. So this will be purchase, write down, then goods in transit plus purchase after 23rd June, it is 4 lakh minus what, 1 lakh 60,000, that is 2 lakh 40,000. Now it will come value stock, how much it is coming, how much, 44 lakh 64,000. Understood. This is the value of stock as on which day 30th June, means this will appear in balance sheet. Suppose they ask physical stock. In this question, suppose they ask physical stock. So can you give me what will be the answer? Physical stock means what? What is available in the premises. Physical stock means what is available in the premises. Okay, it's 44, 64,000. What you minus? Batao. What you minus? 1 lakh 60 is what? Goods in transit will not be counted. So minus 1 lakh 60. Then what? Goods on sales on approval basis, which is lying with the customer, how much? And minus what? Goods on consignment, how much? Minus 2 lakh 40 also na. This is also not lying in the premises. So this becomes physical stock available in what premises. So if they ask physical stock as on 30th June, this is the answer. If they ask value of stock as on 30th June, is in balance sheet. In balance sheet, how much will appear? 44 lakh 64,000. Understood? Have you understood these 2 points? Once again. Have you? I'm coming to your doubt. Have you understood value of stock and physical stock? These 2 points you have understood? Correct. Now coming to your point. What is your doubt? Hmm. No, 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 no. That is what. First we have deducted what? The goods which is not yet approved. That is not a sale. So that should be removed from what closing stock. So first we have done cost of sales, because that this sale was done during which period? From 23rd June to 30th June. So before that was actually counted, it should not be counted. So first we have removed it. Correct? This much sale has been done. The 13 lakh 60 was the total sale, which should not be counted. Understood? This point you understood? Correct. Now out of these, there was some goods sold on approval basis, which is actually not sold, not approval. So that is not a sale. That is not a sale now. So this will be not considered as sale. We have deducted it from this profit margin deducted, and this become the sales cost of sales, which will be removed from the balance sheet. Means this will not be a part of stock. This much you understood. Then there are some goods lying with the customer. There is some goods lying with the customer. That is our stock. That should be added or not? That we have added. That we have added now. So any, what we have done? Goods lying with the customer on sales and approval basis. So how much lying with the customer? 1 lakh 60. But we need to add at cost price. So we have deducted profit margin. This become the cost of goods which are lying with the customer. Which are lying with the customer. Understood? So that we have added. That we have added. Understood? Correct. Any doubt? Or whenever you have doubt now, I will say you can also do in this way. This type of question. Suppose you prepare trading account. Let us do trading account. Correct. So can you see you are preparing trading account from 23rd June to what 30th June? बोले yes or no? Yes, 23rd June, whatever value is coming that become opening stock, and 30th June become closing stock, and we are here to find out closing stock. We are here to find out closing stock. So the how much opening stock given? 48 lakh. This become opening stock. Then purchase will be added or not? Purchase will be added. So how much purchase? The total purchase, whether received or not received, that will be purchase. Whether received or not received, that will be purchase. How much purchase? 4 lakh. Correct. Understood. Now how much sale? How much sale? 13 lakh. But out of this, how much is not approved? We'll do sales on approval which is not approved. 1 lakh 60 will be deducted. This become how much? Total sale is how much? 12 lakh. Correct. What is journal entry for goods sent on consignment? Goods sent on consignment will closed by through trading account. Let them buy. Goods sent on consignment how much? Goods sent on consignment how much? 2 lakh 40,000. What is journal entry for stock lying with the customer? Stock lying with the customer. बोलो. Stock lying with the customer. What is journal entry? Trading account na. So stock lying with the customer. Lying with customer. It is 1 lakh 60,000. From this we'll deduct what profit? Profit. How much profit? 1/5 is the profit. It is coming 1 lakh 28,000. Correct. What is journal entry for goods in transit? What is journal entry for goods in transit? Goods in. I have given in CF. I have given in final account chapter. Goods in transit to purchase. Yeah, goods in transit to trading account. Either deduct from purchase or write down in the credit side. That is also stock na. So buy goods in transit how much? 1 lakh 60,000. Now we need to find out GP. What is the total sale? 12 lakh. Out of this, how much abnormal sale which was sold at loss? 1 lakh 20,000 is abnormal sale. Correct. What is the normal sale? 12 lakh minus 1 lakh 20,000. How much? 10 lakh. On 10 lakh 80,000, how much profit you are earning? So 1/5 is the profit you are earning. 1/5 is how much? 2 lakh 16,000. And what is the cost price of this 2 lakh? So what is the loss? Loss is 1 lakh 20,000. It means your net profit means your net GP is how much? 2 lakh 16 minus 1 lakh 20,000. So your net GP means some of the goods are sold at profit, some of the goods are sold at loss. What is the GP? 96,000 is GP. Now you can find out closing stock as balancing figure. So closing stock as balancing figure is how much? How much? 35 lakh, 68,000. What is the sum total of all these? Sum total of all these? 44 lakh. Forty lakh. Difference how much coming with the answer? What mistake we have done? Hmm? 3,68,000 difference. अच्छा अच्छा. What mistake? Difference coming na? 48 lakh taken. Get it? Now what is the difference coming? How much? 35. Chalo, I'll come back to this. Okay. You stomach now. You stomach. I'll come back to this question. Okay. I'm unnecessary. We are wasting time. I'll come back to this question. Okay. Again. Next question. Inventory, no doubt. Okay. Leave this question. This I will. Acha, in inventory, other questions you have done. All other questions done. No doubt is there. Come to depreciation. Depreciation question number 3. Come to question number 3. Okay, sir. Question number 3. What is given? LG Transport Company purchased 10 trucks at rupees 45 lakh each on 1st April 2016. On 1st October 2018, one of the truck is involved in an accident and is completely destroyed, and 27 lakh is received from the insurance company in full settlement. So this will be considered a sale. This 27 lakh will be considered a sale proceeds. Correct? On the same date, another truck is purchased by the company for the sum of rupees 50 lakh. The company write off 20% of original cost per annum, means SLM. 20% of original cost means it is SLM. The company observe the calendar year, keep motor truck account for the year ending 31st December 2019. Let us do it. It means we are doing depreciation chapter. We are doing question number 3. What they have given, it was purchased on which date? 1st April 2016. Then first year it will be 31st March 2017. Then it will be 31st March this calendar year. Na? So it is 31st 12 2016. 31st 12 2016. Then 31st 12 2017. It was destroyed on which date? On 1st October. So 31st 12 2018 and 1st October will be somewhere around यहाँ पर 1st October. And they asked us to prepare account up to which date? 31st December 2019. So always first you do in this way so that you can understand if how many month depreciation will be charged. Correct? Now we can start which account? Motor car account. So motor car account, the purchase was done on which date? Initial purchase was done on which date? 1st April 2016. Correct? So they have asked only account for the 2 year. 2 year ending. So they have asked means we need to find out balance. So it means can I say we need to find out first balance as on 1/1/2018. Correct? Because they have asked for 2 years, so we need to prepare 2 years only. It means when it was purchased, to find out, write down working note. Calculation of book value of motor car as on which date? As on 1/1/2018. Correct? It was purchased. Original cost. What was the original cost as on which date? 1/4/2016. It was 45 lakh. So first we'll charge depreciation for which year? Depreciation of 2016 for how many month? For how many month? It is for 9 month na. So 45 lakh into what? 20% into what? 8 by 12 is equal to what? Sorry, 9 by 12 is equal to what? 6,75,000. What is the WDB as on 31st 12 2017? It become how much? 38 lakh. Once again we'll charge depreciation. So minus depreciation for which year? 2017. It will be 45 lakh only into 20% for the entire year. So this become how much? 9 lakh. What is the WDB as on 31st 12 2000? So this was 16. So this will be 17. How much? 39 lakh, 29 lakh, 25,000. Correct? 29 lakh 25,000. Then minus depreciation for which year? Okay, from 31st 12 2006. Correct? Then 17. 31st 12 17. Acha, we got. So can you say this become what? Opening balance? 29 lakh 25,000 become opening balance. So opening balance is what? That on two balance brought down. It is 29 lakh 25,000. 1 2 into 10. How much? 2 crore 92 lakh 50,000. Understood? This become opening balance. Now what they have done key on 1st October 2018 means this year only. Some of the machinery has been damaged, means sold we can say. So how much amount is realized? On 1st October 2018 by bank is how much? By bank is how much? 27 lakh. Can you see on this one motor car will charge depreciation for how many months? 9 month depreciation charge. So can you see this we have calculated for one only. This is one motor car na. So can you see in this one motor car we need to charge depreciation for which year? 2018 for how many months? 9 months. So we'll do what? 45 lakh into 20% into 9 by 12 how much? Becomes 6,75,000. So what is the book value? As on this date it is 22,50,000. What is the sale proceeds? 27 lakh. Sale proceeds 27 lakh. So how much loss? Again. So there is a gain or loss? Gain now. So how much gain? 4,50,000 is gain. Understood this point? So what will be journal entry for gain? What will be journal entry for gain? Gain will be debited or credited? Gain will be debited. Huh? Gain will be debited or credited? Debited. Credited. I'm not able to understand what you are saying. Gain will be debited. Gain will be debited. Nominal account, what is the rule? All income and all gains will be credited. So how you are saying debited? Gain will be always credited, na? Correct? It means journal entry is motor car account debit to gain. Motor car will be debited. Motor car account debit to gain. So on 1/10/2018, we'll pass one more journal entry to gain on sale transfer to PL. To gain on sale transfer to PL, how much? 4,50,000. 4,50,000. Understood? Correct. And they have also purchased on the same date one more machinery of what amount to bank? How much? They have purchased for 50 lakh. They have purchased for 50 lakh. Understood? Correct. Now we need to calculate on 31st/12/2018 depreciation on motor car, remaining motor car. Correct. So remaining motor car will be what? For 9 motor car the cost is 45 lakh each, and for one motor the newly purchased it is 50 lakh. So can I say depreciation will be what? 45 lakh into 20% into 9 for entire month, and 50 lakh into 20% for how many month? Into what? October, November, December. So it will be 3/12. What will be depreciation amount? Batao. Have you understood this point? What I am saying? How much? 83 lakh 50,000 is the depreciation of that year. So can you give me balance by balance carried down? Huh? That we have not written. So we forget to write down. So by depreciation of that motor car which has been sold, how much that depreciation we calculated? 6 lakh 75,000. You can write down together also this, huh? There is no write down separately. This plus this you can write down. How much is the balance? Two crore 29 lakh 75,000. Correct. Now we'll go to the next year. On 1/1/2019, to balance brought down 2 crore 29 lakh 75,000. There is no purchase, there is no sale, only depreciation come. Correct now. So by depreciation, can I say it is 45 lakh into 20% into 9, and 50 lakh into 20% into 1. This is the depreciation. How much? 91 lakh. The closing balance you can calculate, you can add up by balance carried down. Understood? Have you understood? Any more doubt in depreciation chapter? Have you understood the calculation? I think you have done mistake in depreciation only. 2 lakh in opening balance only you have done mistake. Okay. Now understood. Any more doubt in this chapter? This question number 5 you have done. Question number 5. Question number 5 you have done. I think we have done in class only, na? We have done this question in class, na? Chalo. But good question. In that question also write in MRQ. Question 5 is good question, can be asked in exam. I think we have done in class. Any more doubt? Can we come to rectification? Now, let us start rectification. In the last class, we have done what we have done? We have done types of error. Then we discussed first stage. First stage was rectification before trial balance. I think we have understood that for doing rectification, first we need to identify one-sided or two-sided. One-sided will be rectified by writing statement in the consent account rectification statement. Two-sided error will be always rectified by passing a journal entry. Correct? Any doubt? And we have done one illustration also. One illustration we have done. I hope in that no doubt. Correct? No doubt. Now come to second stage. Before that we can do one more question. Come to illustration number 2. The following errors we have found in the books of Ram Prasad and Sons. Give the necessary entry to correct them. Point number 1, rupees 500 paid for furniture has been charged to ordinary purchase account. Means has been paid for furniture but has been debited to purchase account. Means purchase account is wrongly debited, but instead of that what should be debited? Furniture account. So can you say what journal entry, what rectification entry you will do? Batao. Furniture account debit to purchase account. Correct? I mean it was very easy, but I will just say you one. But illustration number 2 we are doing now. So illustration number 2. This was the very simple, we can do directly. But whenever you have doubt, so what is the process? First think about correct journal entry. Correct journal entry is what? Furniture account debit to cash or bank. Then think about what? Wrong. What mistake you have done? So instead of what? Furniture, we debited what? But there was no mistake in cash and bank. Only we debited wrong account na? To cash or bank. Understood? Amount was also correct. Means there was no mistake in amount. There was no mistake in amount. This is very simple. Without this also we can do it. But when you will take some good question, then this process will apply. Then what will say? What will be the rectified journal entry? Rectified journal entry, whatever has been correctly recorded, that you delete. Means cash and bank to correctly recorded, so that you should not consider. Now you need to see what account is wrongly debited. So we'll credit it to nullify the effect. We return to purchase account how much? To purchase account how much? 500. Understood. And what account was not debited? So we write down furniture account debited. Furniture account debited. This is the actual way to find out rectified entry. Otherwise, this was very simple. Without this also we could have done. Correct. Whenever there is a complications, so first think about correct journal entry, then think about wrong journal entry, then we'll rectify it. Correct? Understood? Second point is what? Come to second. Repairs made were debited to building account. So building account has been debited instead of what? So what is the rectified? Directly give. Whatever correct will do directly. What will be rectified entry? A repair account debit to what? Write down repair account debit to building account. Very simple. These are the very simple. What is the amount? Amount is 50 rupees. Correct. Then an amount of 100 withdrawn by the proprietor for his personal use. Withdrawing has been debited to trade expense account. But what journal entry? Drawing account debit to what? I think very simple now. Drawing account debit to trade expense account. What is the amount? 100. This I don't think so any explanation required. Correct. Then what they have given? Rupees 100 paid for rent debited to landlord personal account. Means it was a rent paid, but they have debited to landlord personal account. Name is not given. It can be Ram account, Syam account, Ganjam account. The name is not given. Means it has been debited to his personal account. Whether it is correct. So what you will do? A rent account debit to what? Landlord account to landlord account. So how much? 120, sorry, 100. Have you understood? Correct. Then what is given? Salary of rupees 125 paid to clerk due to him has been debited to his personal account. Once again, it has been debited to personal account of clerk. Since the name is not given, we'll use clerk account. But can I say it is an expense account? So what journal entry will do? Salary account debit to salary account debit to clerk account. If suppose the name is given, we write down the name. Okay. The name is not given, we write down clerk account. How much? 125, 125. Correct? Simple. Then rupees 100 received from Shah and Company has been wrongly entered from Shah and Company. Means amount has been received. What is the correct journal entry? Cash account debit to Syam and Company. But that has been credited to which account? Cash account debit to Shah and Company. So Shah and Company was wrongly credited. Now we'll debit it. And which account will be credited? Write down. Point number 6. So Shah and Company na will be debited. And to what? Shah and Company. What is the amount? 100. Correct? Yes, sir. Then point number 7. 700 paid in cash. 700 paid in cash for a typewriter was charged to office expense account. So typewriter is a fixed asset account. So we should debit typewriter, but they have debited to what expense account. So what journal entry will do? Typewriter account debit to what? Office expense account. How much? Means these are the very simple. I don't think so. You require my help. Correct? I don't think so. Let us take one more illustration, but will you do that illustration by your own? Let me check whether you can do it or not. Chalo, good question only. Let's see. थोड़ा सा interesting points are given. Whenever you have doubt, nothing about wrong and correct journal entry. Correct? This is a good question. Let's see whether you can do it or not. How many minutes you require? So it is 5 points. So 5 minutes. Chalega? Not more than that, huh? Not more than that. 5 minutes. Do it. This is good, huh? I will do. Question number, illustration number 3, point number 1. What they have given? A purchase of goods from Ram is wrongly entered into through sales book. So what is the correct journal entry? बताओ पहले. Purchase to Ram. Purchase account debit to Ram. What amount? 150. It is recorded through which book? Means it is recorded as sale. It means recorded as sales now. What is the wrong entry? Ram account debit to sales. Very good. Ram account debit to sales. It means we should debit which account? So we'll debit purchase account. Correct now. So purchase account will be debited. But we wrongly credited which account? So sales account will be debited. Correct. Understood. And to Ram will be what? To Ram will be what? 300. Correct. Now means Ram account should be debited by 150, but posted should be credited by 150, but posted in the wrong side by 150. Whenever wrong side, the effect will be always double. Correct. Now means if you see Ram account should be credited by 150, but we have debited by 150. Correct. Now so if you want to nullify this effect, you should write down 300 यहाँ पर ना. So 300 minus 150 automatically will become what? 150 only. Understood? Whenever anything is posted in the wrong side, always the effect will be what? Double the amount. Understood? Have you done this only? How many have done this? Very good, excellent. I was not expecting. Those who have done mistake, have you understood? Understood? Cool. The second was similar only. A credit sales of goods amounting to rupees 120 have been wrongly passed through purchase book. I think you have understood now. Now the directly you can do. But it has been means it is a sale. So can I say we we should credit sales? How much sales? But wrongly we have credited what? Wrongly we have debited what? Purchase. So purchase will be credited, and which account will be? What is the name? So Ramesh will be, but with what? Double the amount, that is 240. Have you understood this? If you have done one correct, the second will be also correct only. Have you understood 1 and 2? Anyone have doubt about 1 and 2? No doubt. Coming to third. On 31st December 2020, the value of 300 were written. The value of 300 were written by Hari Sharan and were taken into inventory on the same date, but no entry was passed in the books. Means it is a complete omission. Because just try to understand, even though it was taken on inventory, it was taken in the stock. Stock may it has been taken, it does not mean that it has been recorded. Means it is a what? Goods of the value were written by Hari Saran. Of course, Hari Saran is customer. It is sales return. Sales return is completely not recorded. You need to pass journal entry of sales return. So what journal entry? Sales return account debit to what? Hari Saran, how much? Means whenever there is a complete omission, I will say pass correct journal entry. Whenever complete omission, so pass correct journal entry, that will be rectified entry. Correct? Yes, sir. Then what is the fourth one? An amount of 200 due from Mahesh Chand, which has been written off as bad debt in previous year, was unexpected recovered, but had been posted to his personal account, that is Mahesh Chand account. What is journal entry of bad debt recovery? Cash account debit to bad debt recover, but they have credited which account? Personal account Mahesh Chand's account. Means instead of cash to bad debt recovered, they have done cash to Mahesh Chand. So what will be rectified entry? You only say Mahesh Chand is understood. You are great. Mahesh Chand account debit to what? Bad debt recovered. Bad debt recovered. How much? 200. Anyone who have not understood this? Correct. So correct journal entry is cash account debit to bad debt recovered. Wrong entry is cash account debit to Mahesh Chand. Rectified Mahesh Chand account debit to bad debt recovered. This also you have understood. Point number 5. A check of rupees 100 rupees received from Manmohan was dishonored but has been posted to the debit of sales return account. Means what is the journal entry of dishonor? Means whenever check is dishonored, so check is dishonored, what journal entry will do? Manmohan account debit to bank. Manmohan account debit to bank but has been posted to the debit of sales return account. Means instead of Manmohan account they have debited what? Sales return account. What is the correct journal entry बताओ? मनमोहन अकाउंट डेबिट टू बस हो गया डन मनमोहन account debit to sales return account. Correct now. What is the amount? 100. Have you understood this point? Simple. How many mistake you have done? How many done? One mistake, two mistake, three mistake, two mistake only. Out of five, two mistake you have done. Correct. But have you understood your mistake? चलेगा अभी we are starting stage धीरे 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 you will become perfect on this, but it's very important chapter because a question, a definite question, even though they are not asking from this chapter, then they will include this chapter in final account chapter. In some way around they will ask rectification. Correct. Now come to second stage. Second stage means what? Means error identified and rectified after preparing what? Trial balance. But before preparing, understood? Understood. It is already have explained that even though it is identified after trial balance, but rectification done in current year only, not in next year. Rectification done in current year only. Correct? Understood? It means rectification entry will be recorded in current year only, no? Current year. Now how to rectify? So how to rectify? First we need to identify whether it is one-sided or two-sided. Correct. Now one-sided means, can I say rectification will be represented by suspense account in trial balance? Means it will be represented by suspense account in trial balance. Means, can I say it will be rectified by passing journal entry, but by but by using suspense account. Correct? Madam. Rectified by recording rectification entry with suspense account. Correct. Suspense account will be closed after recording such rectification entry. Is only for your understanding. Can you see one sided to either debit is wrong or credit is wrong? Correct now. Written if debit aspect is wrong, correct? Means you know debit some such account, means any account will be debited, correct? So what journal entry you'll do? Respective account will be debited. Repeating what I'm saying. Means suppose purchase account is not debited. Only one aspect. If purchase account is not debited, now debit purchase account, but credit account will be what? Suspense account. Because can it, that difference will be debited initially in suspense account. So now suspense account will be closed by crediting it. Understood? Once again. Me suppose you have not recorded purchase. Correct? Suppose one journal entry we are saying purchase account debit to Ram. So you have recorded Ram, but you have not recorded purchase. So in this trial balance, purchase account will be nil and Ram account will be what? Suppose 1000. The trial balance will not tally and the difference will be now what debited in which account? Suspense account. Miss can you say because of that mistake suspense account is originally debited. So while rectifying you will credit suspense account because suspense account need to be closed by using rectification entry. So you need to debit which account? The respective account. What is the respective account? Which is not initially debited. Which account was not initially debited? Purchase account debit. And you are supposed to close which account? Suspense account. So when you pass this journal entry purchase account debit to suspense account, what will happen? This will become 0 and this will become 1000. Automatically now trial balance will tally with correct account. Understood? Have you understood? Not understood. Let's say. In trial balance, we give the effect of journal and ledger. Suppose you have done only one journal entry. Suppose entire year one transaction you have done. Quite possible. I have done only purchase, then I slept. Entire year I have not done any other transaction. So only one journal entry and only two account. And because you slept, that also you have done wrong. So what happened? You have done correct journal entry, but at the time of posting, you credited what? RAM account, but you forget to debit what? Purchase account. So can you say purchase account will not come in trial balance? A RAM account will be credited by 1000. Difference will be there. That difference will be temporarily transferred to which account? Suspense account. So suspense account will be debited or credited? Means this is debit and this is credit now. So suspense account difference is coming in which side? So if you write down debit side, this trial balance will tally. So trial balance will tally by using suspense account. Correct? But now before preparing final account, you rectified. So you need to identify which error. Suppose you have already identified a purchase account should be debited but was not originally debited. So now you will debit which account? Purchase account. And suspense account was temporarily debited. So it has debit balance. So to close suspense account, what you will do? Purchase account will be debited and suspense account will be credited. So can you see if you prepare suspense account debited by 1000, now credited by 1000 automatically become 0. So what I want to say with rectification journal entry, suspense account will be automatically closed and this will become nil. And which account is debited? Purchase account debited and trial balance will tally. Correct. So what I want to say, if one sided either debit aspect is wrong or So if debit aspect is wrong, what is the rectified entry? Respective account debit to suspense account. This I want to say. Have you understood? Have you understood? Means from the given information in the question you have to find out whether one-sided or two-sided. If one-sided, which aspect is wrong? If debit aspect wrong, then respective account debit to suspense. And if credit aspect is wrong, then understood ना? अरे बोलना रे. Then suspense account debit to what? Now have you understood? Now have you understood? Everyone will respond. But guys, it's very simple because you can easily find out which aspect is wrong. Correct? Now, two-sided error means, can I say it will not be rectified by using suspense account because two-sided error is not represented by suspense account. Means pass a rectification entry. Both the aspects are wrong. So one will be debited, one will be credited to respective account debit to respective account. This is a rectification entry, na? Correct. So can I say whenever two-sided, correct. So rectified by recording what? By recording rectification entry. Understood? But without using what? Without using suspense account. This point have you understood? Means can I say for both one-sided, two-sided, now we are passing a rectification entry. You can see we are now recording a rectification entry only. But one-sided by using what? Two-sided without using what? Understood this point? Means in this the rectification entry will be respective account debited to what? Respective account. Have you understood what I want to say? Have you understood my emotions with this? Correct? Have you understood? So can we take some examples? Illustrations. Illustration number 4. Illustration number 4. You can see correct the following error without opening suspense account and opening a suspense account. What does this mean? Correct the following entry without opening a suspense account and point number 2 opening a suspense account. Correct? First we'll do point number 2 opening a suspense account. First we'll do point number 2 because that is only relevant. Correct? Right now we are doing illustration number 4, case number 2 by opening what? Suspense account. Now the sales book has been total 100 sort. Whenever totaling mistake it will be always one sided. You can say the total of sales book is credited to sales account. Means sales account is credited how much sort? 100. Means sales account should be credited by how much amount? 100. Means respective account sales account should be increased, they are credited by 100. Which account will be debited? Suspense account. Have you understood this point? Correct? Write down. First rectification journal entry is what? Suspense account debit to sales account. So point number 1. Anyone who have not understood this? Have you understood this? Everyone. Once again I will explain. The sales book. because there is a difference between sales book and sales account. Sales book is a subsidiary book, sales account is a ledger account. When I am saying sales book, the total of sales book is total 100 sort. Means if I am preparing one sales book, so the total, suppose I have written 1000, 2000, by the time of totaling, I have written what? 2900. Mistake. It means now this total has been posted in sales account. So sales account 2900. Yes, the customer account is posted correctly because customer account will be with this 1000 and 2000. So because we have done totaling mistake, it will not affect customer account. It will affect only sales account. So because it is affecting only sales account, one sided, two sided. Have you understood why it is one sided? So whenever totaling mistake, कसम खा लो. Whenever totaling mistake, कसम खा लो. Whenever totaling mistake, कसम खा लो. One sided. Understood? Have you understood this point? दिमाग मत लगाओ. And sales book, so totaling mistake will give effect in sales account. Purchase book, totaling mistake will affect purchase account. Sales return book, totaling mistake will affect purchase return account. So one sided. So you have written 2900. So what you will do that it will become correct. So you will increase this by what? 100. Correct. So sales account need to be credited by 100. So because it is one sided, so debit as debited will be what? Suspense account. So suspense account debit to sales account. Understood? Have you understood? Correct. Next one you will do. Goods worth rupees 150 returned by Green and Company have not been recorded anywhere. Two-sided, one-sided. Complete omission, two-sided. Pass correct journal entry batao. Point number B is what? This sales return na. So sales return account debit to Green and Company. To Green and Company. How much? 150. Understood? Correct. Next. Goods purchased 250 have been posted to the debit of supplier Gupta and Company account. Means has been debited. Means can I say has been debited to supplier Gupta and Company account. Means Gupta and Company should be credited, but by mistake we have debited. So one sided, two sided. One sided. Why one sided? Because can I say purchase account there is no mistake. Mistake is only in supplier account. Supplier account. Who will give correct journal? Who will give rectified journal entry? You will give. Hurry. Now what I will do, I will ask because I need to understand whether you are understanding or not. You keep silent and sometimes you understood you are understanding. But I will ask. Well, first explanation I have given. Give me rectified journal entry. Sit down, sit down. Don't put stress. In my class, I will also sit. You will also sit. I will stand up. You will also stand up. चलेगा? हाँ 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 बोलो बोलो बोलो. Gupta and Company account debited to purchase. One sided, two sided. One sided which account will come? Suspense account will also come now. You have not used suspense account. I am asked rectified entry. You are giving correct or what? What you are giving? I am asking rectified entry. You want to correct it? You want to rectify your rectified entry? Huh? Huh? What? You are miss. You want some time? चलो ठीक है. बोल. Suspense account debit to Gupta and Company. Gupta and Company. Suspense account debit to Gupta and Company. What amount? 250. Anyone want to do something more? Anyone to correct it? Hello. 500 means only one person have understood till now. Whenever wrong side, always the amount is double. Understood? Correct. So your entry was correct. Your entry was correct. Your amount was wrong. Your amount was correct. You will get anda. You will get full marks. This is the difference. Entry is correct, no marks. Your amount should be also correct now. Then only it become correct journal entry. Correct. I said whenever mistake is in the opposite side, always the effect will be what? Double. I will say if you have not understood this much, if your demand is not working, I will always say you are doing point number C or 3. C. We are doing point number C. बताओ. What will be the what correct journal entry? बताओ. Correct journal entry. अरे suspense account correct journal entry. It is purchase account debit to Gupta and company na. Gupta and company. What amount? 250. 250. This is the correct journal entry. What mistake we have done? Check करेंगे. Means what is the wrong entry? So can you say purchase is correctly recorded? Purchase is correctly recorded by how much? But Gupta and company is also what debited. You can see the effect is double now. And nothing has been created. If nothing has been created, the suspense account will be what? Created. Means in trial balance, suspense account has credit balance 500, because difference will come in credit side, because your debit total will more than credit total. So your debit total become 500, credit total become 0. So your suspense account will be represented by 500 credit balance. Now you rectify it. So बताओ, suspense account will be debited. You need to close suspense account na. Suspense account will be closed by what? 500. Correct. 2. Gupta and company will be what? Gupta and company, what you will do? 500, 250. 500. Understood. So in this way you can avoid mistake, but in exam now this will be your rough note. Means you need to do in rough. Your answer should be this only. You can write down in this way: correct entry, wrong entry, rectify it. They will be confused. So this means it will be in rough paper somewhere else. You can't write down in your main answer. In main answer you write down suspense account debit to Gupta and company. Have you understood this point? Have you understood? Have you understood this point? Next question to you only. Have you understood? Coming to point number 3. Furniture purchased from Gulab and Bro 1000 has been entered in purchase day book. Has been entered in purchase day book. Purchase furniture but entered in purchase day book. Correct? Understood? We'll give the rectified entry. Huh? Furniture account debit to purchase account. Excellent. This is only correct. I think no explanation required. No explanation required. It's very simple one I have given na. Furniture account debit to purchase account. I think no explanation required for this. Anyone require explanation for this? Now if you don't ask explanation, I will not give explanation. Because how much explanation I'll give? Understood point. चलेगा ना? पक्का? पक्का? Correct. Next you'll say. Next which one will say? Point number E1. You give F. Point number F. Discount allowed to G Mohan and company 18 and has not been entered in discount column of cash book. Has not been entered in discount column of cash book. Correct? The account of G Mohan has been correctly posted. Very simple one. One sided, two sided. Then suspense account आएगा ना रे, आएगा. Suspense account आएगा. आएगा. कौन आएगा? मेरे कौन आएंगे? करण अर्जुन आएंगे. अंडरस्टूड? बोलो मेरे सस्पेंस अकाउंट आएंगे. बोलो. One sided if you are saying, then to correct journal entry should give na. It is correctly recorded G Mohan. So why you are doing some rectification G Mohan? G Mohan is correctly recorded. So only discount allowed. Discount allowed. Debited credited. So discount allowed. So discount allowed account debit to suspense account. Amount is what? 18. But you write on 81. 1881. 18 na. Write down. Point number F. Discount allowed. I think no explanation required. To suspense account 18. चलो Q. Point number E. Discount received from red and black 15 has not been entered in discount column of cash book. Means it is not entered in discount column of cash book. One sided, two sided. Huh? Why two sided? Because it is complete omission. Complete omission ऐसा बोला. It is complete omission. Complete omission means two sided. मतलब what will be the correct journal entry? Means now you need to give pass correct journal entry. Red and black account debit to. If I am asking to one person, no one will respond. Huh? The next turn will be your only. Who is giving answer? So now be ready. How much amount? 1 5. I think thoda understanding. Practice required. Huh? We'll do all illustration. Don't worry. But have you understood this much? I think in this entire, only the one was interesting. The first one was interesting. This was interesting, no? No, no. This was also easy. Which one was interesting? C was thoda sa interesting. And point number C only I asked with. Correct, na? कभी कभी होता है. But have you understood? Apart from point number C, have you understood all other points? Point number C you understood? Correct? One similar I give to everyone. Write down one transaction. One transaction you write down. Means one rectification, one error you write down, not transaction. One error you write down. Example. Write down. थोड़ा सा interesting हाँ. Goods sold. Goods sold to Mr. Hari. Goods sold to Mr. Hari. Rupees 10,000 has been wrongly credited to Hari account, has been wrongly credited to Hari account by rupees 11,000. Let's see how many if you are doing correct. One, no, not given it. Right now my situation is not correct. I don't have money to buy chocolates. Chalo one chocolate. Who is giving first answer? One chocolate to you. If anyone is giving first answer, chocolate. Correct answer, huh? Then to Samir will win. Good. Suspense account debit to One time, once you are rectifying, you are rectifying it. You are giving alternative answer. You will say, you are saying you are giving so much respect to Hari. चल इज्जत है. बोलो मिस्टर हरी. Purchase account. I have said good sold. I have said good purchase. Good sold I have said na. So from where purchase came? Is imagination. Sales account debit to. रुको one minute. Amount. No. You. That only he said. Hurry. Hurry account debit to suspense to sales. 20. 22. 21. 21 is correct. I got one correct answer. First, so how many of you have done correct, wrong, and rectified? Chalo. So, I think somewhere you have done mistake. But what is the correct journal entry? Hurry account debit to sales. What is the amount? 10,000. Now, in wrong, whether sales account is wrong. So sales account of correctly recorded amount is also correct. I said it is wrongly recorded in hurry account with an amount also wrong. Correct now. And hurry account was by mistake it was credited and this was 11,000. 11,000 means suspense account is debited by how much? Suspense account was debited by 21,000. Now it rectified. But the while rectifying, suspense account will be credited by how much? Suspense account will be credited by 21,000. Whether any mistake in sales? Whether any mistake in sales? No mistake in sales. Hurry account was wrongly credited, but now it will be debited, and debited always sum up the amount. Correct now. It means hurry wrong side now. So hurry account debit will be what? 21,000. It is hurry account debit to suspense 21,000. Hurry account debit to suspense 21,000. But if you have done this and this correct, so why you are giving wrong answer here? Achha, those who have done this and this, have you got this answer? Huh? Have you got this answer? Huh? How many have done this correct entry and wrong entry correct? So why you are not getting this? Confused. No, no. You have that? What you have done that I am not asking. Now have you understood? Your mistake you have identified. Chalo. Understood? So one chocolate to you. One more. One more similar type. Chalega? Madam. Goods. Goods returned from Mr. Hari, rupees 1 lakh, has been wrongly debited to Mrs. Hari, Mrs. Hari, happy, by rupees 10,000. Once again, mistake is only in personal account. Sales return account, no mistake. You can understand. I have not said anything about sales return account. Means it is correctly posted. Correct. Mistake is only in Mr. Hari and Mrs. Hari. Identify that. I think now most of you will do correct. I think. Do in this correct entry, wrong entry. But don't do direct. I think you will do correct only. Check करेंगे. 10,000. Done. बताओ. What rectified entry? The correct entry. बताओ. What is the correct entry? Sales return account debit to Mr. Hari na. Mr. Hari. What is the correct amount? 1 lakh and 1 lakh. What is the wrong entry you have done? Sales return is also debited by what amount? 1 lakh. But by mistake, what you have done? Mrs. Hari is debited by what amount? 10,000. To what? Suspense is coming how much? 1,10,000. Hurry. What is the rectified entry? Hurry. Hurry, what is the rectified entry? Suspense account how much? Suspense account debit 1 lakh. To what? To Mr. Hurry. How much? 1 lakh. To what? To Mrs. Hurry. How much? How many of you done correct? I said the most of you will do correct only. But those who have done wrong, have you identified your mistake? Have you identified those who have done mistake? Pakka? One last should I give, or I should continue with the illustrations only? One last. Sir, one last. Last example I down. Purchase return from Mr. Hari was wrongly recorded in sales return book and purchase return from Mr. Hari rupees 1 lakh and was wrongly and was credited to Mrs. Hari account by rupees 10,000. Understood the question? Means first though they have recorded in wrong book and from wrong book they posted to the wrong account also. Are you getting? From wrong book they posted to wrong account also. This is the Mr. Hari, Mrs. Hari. Amount is also wrong. But amount is wrong only at the time of posting. In sales return book, in sales return book the amount was correctly recorded. Amount was correctly recorded and was credited to Mrs. Hari. This is Mrs. Hari, huh? Mrs. Hari by rupees 10,000. Means in this book it was 1 lakh only. Understood? ज़्यादा हो गया क्या? Have you understood what I am saying? One second I am explaining. It was purchase return to be recorded in purchase return book but wrongly recorded in by what amount? 1 lakh only. But from sales return book it was posted to Mrs. Hari account with wrong amount. Correct? Means sales return account is correct. But that account is wrong. Understood? So do I have given explanation. Let's see how many of you have understood. It's very tricky, huh? This type of question they will not ask. I should not trouble you, but let us become expert. Let's see if you are able to do it or not. थोड़ा सा tricky. Intensely I have given. First pass correct journal entry, then see what is the wrong effect, then find out suspense in that, then pass rectification entry. Then whether your rectification entry require rectifications, you have done correct. Hello. What is the correct entry? Mr. or Mrs.? Mr. Hari account debit to purchase return. How much? This is correct. I think correct entry to everyone and correct only. This is wrong, then to I can't help you. If this is only wrong, then how can I help you? Correct. So everyone correct entry correct. Now identify the wrong entry. Okay, sales return has been debited by what amount? 1 lakh. And Mrs. Hari debited or credited? Credited na. So to Mrs. Hari by what amount? 10,000. To what? Suspense how much? Everyone have done wrong entry correct? Wrong entry correct? How many done mistake यहाँ पे? Understood your mistake? The sales return has been recorded by 1 lakh only. So sales return will be debited. But by mistake they posted in Mrs. Hari account. And Mrs. Hari account is credited by what amount? 10,000. So sales return 1 lakh to Mrs. Hari 10,000. Difference is 90,000. That will come in trial balance. Got it? Now I think if these two you have done correct, then rectified entry is correct only. If you have done these two correct, बताओ, what you'll do? Purchase return will be, sorry, sales return will be, to sales return how much? Will be created now. To purchase return will be, to purchase return will be 1 lakh. Understood? Correct. Mr. Hari will be debited. Mr. Hari will be debited by 1 lakh. Mrs. Hari will be, Mrs. Hari will be debited by how much? 10,000. And suspense will be what? Debited by 90,000. Check karo, this will be what? Agree. Total will agree. How many have done this? Only one. But most of you have done this correct now. Correct and wrong. Simple now. Sales return is wrongly debited. So will be credited by 1 lakh. Purchase return should be credited. So we have credited what? Purchase return. Correct. Mr. Hari should be debited. So we have debited Mr. Hari by 1 lakh. But Mrs. Hari was wrongly credited by 10,000. So now debit Mrs. Hari 10,000. The difference will be 90,000, which is nothing but suspense account. The suspense account was initially created. Now it will be closed by debiting it. That is the rectified entry. Understood? But chalo ठीक है. It was थोड़ा सा tricky. But have you understood now? Then let us come to illustration. Then again, once you want, I'll give you some good questions. However, from my point of view, they will not ask this type of question. So unnecessary, I don't want to trouble you. It is unnecessary giving trouble now. Correct? So I don't want to unnecessarily trouble you till you demand such type of question. But I hope 3 questions I have given good quality. This last one was thoda sa interesting. But don't worry, even though you have done mistake. Correct? Acha, in illustration number, the last illustration was what? 4 we have done now. That is left now. Correct. So when they are saying suspense account is not opened, it means it is before trial balance. If it is before trial balance, so by passing rectification journal entry, rectification statement in consent account by writing a statement. Remember, if it is one-sided, two-sided, then by passing journal entry. Correct? When they are saying without opening suspense account, it means what? Without opening suspense account means what? Before trial balance means first stage. By opening suspense account means what? Second stage. Just write down यहाँ पर. Just write down. Without opening suspense account means first stage. With opening suspense account means what? Second stage. With opening suspense account we have done. Without opening you do by your own. First stage normally they don't ask in exam, but you can do by your own. Already we have done some questions like this. So can you do by your own? Practice kar lena. So without opening means what? Without a first stage. With opening means what? Second is. This is the difference between without and with. Understood? So I think this is also done. Correct? They have also asked you to prepare suspense account. So they have not asked, so will not prepare. Sometimes they ask prepare suspense account after rectification, so we can prepare suspense account also. Chalega? Now coming to illustration number 5. Correct the following error found in the books of Mr. Dutt. The trial balance was out of 493 excess credit. So the trial balance was out by 493 excess credit. This credit total was more than debit total. The suspense account will be debited or credited initially. The suspense account will come in debit balance. It means suspense account has a balance of 493 crore debit. Correct. So can you say after rectification automatically suspense account should be closed? You need to just, I think in this they will also ask you to prepare suspense account. The difference thus has been posted to suspense account. That is understood point. Let us correct it. Point number 8. An amount of rupees 100 was received from Didas on 31st December 2020 but has been omitted to be entered in cash book. Means it is omitted to be entered in cash book without two-sided, one-sided, two-sided, one-sided. It is omitted to be recorded in cash book. Cash book is subsidiary books, means complete omissions na. Cash book means journal na. It is not yet recorded only. So not recorded means complete omission. You need to pass what? Journal entry with or without. With or without suspense account. With or without. Two-sided. Two-sided means suspense account will not come na re. Correct? Two-sided. But how much amount received? So cash account debit how much? It is received from whom? The Das. The Das 100. Das. Have you seen Devdas? Huh? Have you seen Devdas? In every movie you have seen, na? Any movie which you have not seen? Which Das? Devdas you have not seen? Arey, then which Das you have seen? Chalo, chalo. Okay. Point number B. The total written inward book means which book? Sales return for December has been cast 100 rupees short. Casting is always what? One-sided. So sales return will be has been casted short by 100. So sales return is initially debited. So debit is short. So bata what? Journal entry. Sales return account debit to suspense account by how much? 100. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Then purchase of an office table costing rupees 300 has been passed through purchase day book. This is very simple. बताओ what journal entry? Office table can add on furniture account. So furniture account debit to what? To purchase account by what amount? 300. Very simple. Then what? 375 paid for wages to workmen for making showcase. Showcase means also furniture has been charged to which account? Wages account. But very easy. But what need to be done? You will say what need to be done? Furniture account debit to what? Wages account. Means this type of question is very easy na. I don't think so. You will do mistake in this. Correct. This also done. Then point number E. A purchase of 67 has been posted to trade payable account. Trade payable means creditor account as rupees 60. Correct. It means purchase account is correct. Only mistake in which account? Trade payable. One sided, two sided. What journal entry? Suspense account debit to what? To trade payable. To trade payable by how much? 7 rupees. 7 rupees. Super. Super na? Point number F. A check of rupees 200 received from PC Joshi has been dishonored and was posted to debit of allowance account. Means has been dishonored but has been passed to the debit of allowance account. Correct. बताओ. Means has been the amount the check has been received from whom? PC Joshi. So what is the means you say? I will not say. Huh? Means what is the dishonor entry? PC Joshi to bank na, but they have wrongly debited to allowance account. So what journal entry? PC Joshi account debit to, very simple na. What is the amount? 200. 200. Okay, sir. Then point number G. 1000 paid for purchase of motorcycle for Mr. that has been charged to miscellaneous expense account. What is this? After doing that type of question, this is very easy, na? But what journal entry? Is it motorcycle? Purchase a motor car. 1000 paid for purchase of motorcycle for Mr. Dutt has been charged to what? Miscellaneous expense. So it is for Mr. Dutt. Means it become what? Personal expense has been debited to miscellaneous expense. What journal entry? So drawing account debit to what? Miscellaneous expense na? Miscellaneous expense account. How much? 1000. Motorcycle at rupees 1000. Which motorcycle, Baba? No, the cycle will not come at rupees 1000. बताओ. Goods amounting to rupees 100 has been returned by the customer. Has been returned by the customer. Means sales return were taken into inventory but not enter in respect thereof. Means no entry was made. Means complete omission. Complete omission na. What journal entry? Sales return account debit to customer account. They have not given the name of customer account. Customer account. How much? 100. I think in this nothing was complicated. Last ones we see. A sale of 200 to Singh and Company was wrongly credited to their account. Entry was made correctly in sales book. You'll say. This one you'll say. But what? Suspense account debit to? Huh? Whenever this type of question, do correct, wrong, and then find out. Everything you will not do orally ना. तो चेक कर लो. थोड़ा सा इंटरेस्टिंग है. थोड़ा सा इंटरेस्टिंग है. It's coming what? Singh and Company to what amount? 200, 400. 400 na? Everyone getting 400. So now it become correct. Everyone got it. Follow. Correct. Yes, sir. Suppose in this question they ask you to prepare suspense account after rectification. Suppose they ask you to prepare what? Suspense account after rectification. What is the opening balance of suspense account? To balance brought down. So can you give me the posting? one by one from the beginning. Buy how much? Then what? To trade payable how much? To trade payable 7. Then by Singh and Company how much? And you can see this will be automatically closed. In suspense account will not appear in balance sheet. It is automatically closed. Got it? Correct. Very simple. So we have understood second stage. If I explain third stage, the chapter is over. Once you have understood second stage, now third stage is very easy. It is a replica of second stage. Only one difference. So have you understood second stage? Then we'll come to third stage. Now third stage means what? 1 minute. Third stage means after final account. So can you say once you have prepared final account, means all nominal account has been closed, but real and personal account has not been closed. That is in balance sheet. Are you able to understand what I am saying? Are you able to understand? Nominal account has been closed by transfer to which account? PL account. Now just try to understand any account which is already closed, can you rectify by using that account? No. Means suppose everyone, let me take some of this example. If I am saying Singh and Company to suspense, so whether Singh and Company is a nominal account, it is not a nominal account. Therefore, rectification entry will be Singh and Company to suspense because it is not closed. Means in third stage, if rectification is in real and personal account, then second stage and third stage are same. Means whatever you have done in second stage, same thing will be done in what? Third stage. If rectification is in what? Real and personal account. But if I see this account, sales return to customer account. So sales return to customer account, can a sales return account is already closed? So any account which is already closed while preparing final account, can you do rectification with that account? So instead of nominal account, we'll use PL adjustment account because their effect has gone to which account? PL account. Means can I say sales return will have a debit effect in PL. So instead of debiting sales return account, we'll debit which account? PL adjustment account. Which account? PL adjustment account. So simple rules remain same. One sided, two sided. Wherever there is a wherever there is a nominal account, instead of nominal account, you'll use what? PL adjustment account. However, real and personal account, you will not use PL adjustment account. You will use that real and personal account. Understood this point? This point you understood? Just write down third stage. Third stage. Third stage means error identified and rectified after after preparation of final account. During which period? During next accounting period. Understood? So error. First we need to identify one-sided or two-sided means Means rectification entry remains same as what we have done in second stage. So it means we need to record rectified journal entry through which account? Through which account? Suspense account. Here it is rectified entry, rectified journal entry without using suspense account. Correct? Only one special note. He now in third stage, correct? Profit and loss adjustment account will be used for all nominal account, for all nominal account. This is the special point. Understood? Correct? Let us take some questions. Can we take some questions? Six will be a homework. Seven will be also your homework. Come to eight. Mr. Roy was unable to agree a trial balance last year and wrote off the difference to PL account of that year. Means whatever the difference was arises that has been transferred to PL account of that year. Next year he appointed a chartered accountant who examined the old books and found the following mistakes. And following mistakes was analyzed. Purchase of scooter was debited to conveyance account. बताओ two-sided, one-sided, two-sided, one-sided. No, no. Purchase of scooter was debited to conveyance account. Was debited to conveyance account. Means instead of debiting scooter account, they debited what? Conveyance account. One-sided, two-sided. Two-sided, na. How it is one-sided? Means they have done some correct journal. They have done some journal entry. This mistake in what journal? Journal cannot be one-sided. Means what journal entry? What wrong entry they have done? Conveyance account debit to cash account, na. It means both the aspect has been given. Both the aspect has been given. Whether trial balance will not tally. Trial balance will tally, na. I said journal. There cannot be one-sided error. Journal में तो you are doing journal entry. So both the aspect you are giving either with wrong account or wrong amount. But your trial balance will tally, na. So purchase of scooter, instead of scooter, what account you have debited? Conveyance account. But it is two-sided, na. So what rectified entry? Scooter account debit to conveyance account. Scooter account will be debited and conveyance account was wrongly debited. Now you credit it. But conveyance account is what? Nominal account. So what journal entry in third stage? What journal entry? Scooter account debit to PL adjustment account. Correct? Ah, down. Illustration number 8. Point number 1. If you are adding conveyance account, it means it is second stage, huh? Understood? But in third stage, what we write on PL adjustment account with what amount? Now, correct? Understood? Now, in this question at the end, it is given Mr. Roy used 10% depreciation on vehicle. Miss, can I say in last year, because you have not debited scooter, you have not charged depreciation? You need to record depreciation also. What is the journal entry for depreciation? Depreciation account debit to scooter. But depreciation is which account? Nominal account. So what journal entry you'll do? PL adjustment account debit to what? PL adjustment account debit to what? Scooter na? What amount? 300. 10% is 300. However, you can also do one compound journal entry also instead of passing two journal entry. What is the compound journal entry? Scooter account debited by how much? What is the net amount? So scooter account debited by 2000 to PL adjustment how much? 2700. So this net entry also you can do, or you can do the two journal entry. Marks will not be deducted in any case. Have you understood this point? So if you have understood, can you do the balance by your own? Because it is similar to second stage, only instead of nominal account, use what? PL adjustment account. So will you do by your own? Correct? Do by your own. Hello. Now, done? Can we discuss? Have you seen the answer? You have not seen the answer? Let us discuss. We have done point number one. There is no doubt in point number one. This was point number one, na? Point number one. Come to point number two. Purchase account was overcast by 10,000. Overcasting means which mistake? One sided, two sided. So it is overcasted means we decrease purchase account. If we decrease purchase account, it will be debited or credited. So what journal entry? Suspense account debit. But instead of purchase account, we will use what? PL adjustment account. Anyone who have done mistake? It is overcasted by. The amount will be 10,000. I hope everyone have done correct only. Anyone have done mistake? Chalo. Then a credit purchase of goods from Mr. P for rupees 2000 entered as a sale. Have you done? You have done correct interrogatory or direct? You have done. You have done direct. So what you have done? PL adjustment account debit to P. What amount? You have done direct. Huh? But 2000. This PL adjustment account debit to P na. Two time PL adjustment account you have done. What you have done? PL adjustment account debit to P. With what amount? 2000 you have done. 4000. 4000, 2000. It will be 4000 means, let's see, correct entry is what? Correct entry is what? Purchase account debit to what? Mr. P. How much? 2000. But has been recorded as what? Sale. So has been recorded as sales means what? We have done sales journal entry. It means P account debit to what? Sales na. P account debit to sales 2000. Understood? So what will be the rectified entry? Rectified entry will be purchase account debit, sales account debit. So purchase account debit, sales account debit to what? P. To P it is 2000. It is 2000. It is 4000. But instead of these two, now we can use what? PL adjustment account. So our rectified entry will be PL adjustment account debit to suspense with what amount? 4000. Whenever you have doubt, do with correct, wrong only. Understood? Sometime direct we may do mistake. 2P account to PL adjust. There is no suspense here. Now where is the suspense? Where is the suspense in wrong entry? I have said suspense. Huh? Really? But you need to understand now. There is some sleep of tongue. Chalo. But I have written correctly? I have written correctly. Chalo, ठीक है. Then point number 3 we have done. Point number 4, receipt of cash from Mr. A was posted to the account of Mr. B. So point number 4 what you have done? Mr. B account debit to, all have done this only. Anyone have the mistake? So anyone have the mistake, I'll give chocolate. Anyone have the mistake? Huh? Anyone have the mistake? So there are two type of chocolate. One is positive, one is negative chocolate. So you just say I will give you negative chocolate. I think in this no doubt. Correct. The next. Rupees 500 due by Mr. Q was omitted to be taken into trial balance. Was omitted to be taken to trial balance. Means can I say this was not taken into trial balance. So only Q effect. Understood now? Mr. Q was omitted. I think point number 5 I have left over. Point number 5 first do. Receipt of cash from Mr. C was posted to debit of his account 500. Suspense account debit to. So suspense one sided na. Suspense account debit to what? Mr. C. What amount? Double na. Double effect 1000. Correct. This also you have understood. Then what? They have said Mr. Q was omitted to be recorded in. Means can I say only Q account was not taken to trial balance? Means one debtor was not taken to trial balance. So one sided only. So if you want to record that, so you need to increase debtor and the other effect will be suspense account. What journal entry you'll do? Q account debit to what? Q account debit to suspense account. This have you done correct? How many done correct? So those who have not done correct, what they want to say, just try to understand. Mr. Due by Mr. Q was omitted to be taken into trial balance. Means Mr. Q is one account. So that balance was not taken into trial balance. So always one sided now. Means that balance was not taken to trial balance. So one account represents one side only. One account represent only one side and that side was not given effect in trial balance. It will be always one sided. So Mr. Q balance was not taken to trial balance. So debit aspect was not recorded. So you need to record debit aspect. So Q account debit to what? Suspense account. Are you able to understand? Have you understood what I am saying? So whenever any account is not recorded in trial balance, that will be always what? One sided. That will be always one sided. Understood? Correct? Yes, sir. Point number 7. Sale of goods to Mr. R was omitted to be recorded. Look. Omitted to be recorded means what? Complete omission. What journal entry you do? R account debit. Oh my god. To PL adjustment account. How much? 2000. All are doing correct. This also. Then what? Amount of 2395 of purchase was wrongly posted as 2593. So amount of 2395 means you have recorded more in purchase account. You need decrease purchase account. So what journal entry you'll do? Suspense account debit to what? To PL adjustment. To PL adjustment by what amount? How much? 198. Understood. Now can you see you need to prepare one PL adjustment account? Just prepare PL adjustment account. PL adjustment account. Correct. So can you give me one by one starting from the beginning? 2 by 2 by given. So 2P account how much? 4000. Then by scooter account with net amount 2000. Then by R account how much? 2000. Then by suspense account how much? 10,000. Then by 1 second suspense. By suspense account how much? Then can you give me the balance of PL adjustment account? And okay, this balance will be transferred to PL will be always transferred close by transfer to which account? Capital account. How much? 10,898. Means you will do one journal entry PL adjustment to capital account. So can you see it was actually a profit of last year, not recorded in last year, will be recorded in current year. बोलना yes or no? So can you see this profit is known as prior period error. It is known as what? Prior period error, which will be recorded in the current financial year. Have you understood what I am saying? So this error, this whatever difference is coming, this is known as prior period error, will be written in current year financial statement. Understood? So this is a profit of last year, not recorded in last year, will be recorded in current year. So what journal entry you will do PL adjustment to? One more journal entry will come. Point number 9. You will close PL adjustment account now. PL adjustment account debit to capital account. How much? 10,898. 10,898. Understood this point? Correct. Can you see we need to also prepare one suspense account? Can you see suspense account should have some balance, opening balance? But in this question they have not given any opening balance. Why they have not given any opening balance? The reason was that, just try to understand what they have said. Mr. Roy was unable to agree to trial balance and wrote up the difference to PL account of the year. Means the difference whatever was in trial balance that they have transferred to PL account, and from PL account it is transferred to capital account last year. Means whatever difference was coming now, it was either debit or credit. They have transferred to a PL account, which is not correct now, because they are not able to agree trial balance. So, but they need to prepare final account. So that difference they have transferred to what? PL account. That was not correct. And from PL account it is transferred to what? Capital account. So we need to now correct it. So we'll prepare suspense account without any opening balance. Why there is no opening balance? Because it is already transferred to PL account. But now we have rectified it. So can we prepare suspense account? Can you give me 2 by 2 PL adjustment? How much? Then to Mr. P. To Mr. C. How much? Then what? 2 PL adjustment. How much? 190. Then what? By Mr. Q. How much? 500. Then what? Then this difference, whatever is coming, can I say it will be should be automatically adjusted with capital account only? So how much difference is coming? 10,698. Understood? So what journal entry you'll do? Capital account debit to suspense account. So one more journal entry will capital account. One more journal entry will come capital account debit to suspense account. Now we need to correct capital account also. We need to correct capital account also now. So one more journal entry will come. You can write down because I don't have space. Capital account debit to suspense account. So two more journal entry will come. Have you understood this 2 point? I think rectification, so you have understood only what is required. Practice is required. Practice who will do? You will do. Got it? So let me take one more question. Question number 1. The trial balance of Mr. W and H failed to agree, and the difference of 20,570 was put into suspense pending investigation, which disclosed that. Point number 1. Purchase return day book has been now. First thing, but it is first stage, second stage, third stage. Second stage because suspense account is not yet closed, his final account is not yet prepared. Understood? Second stage. Purchase return day book has been correctly entered and the total at rupees 6160 but has not been posted to the ledger. Has not been posted to the ledger. Understood? बोलो बताओ. It means what? First you need to inform me whether it is what? One sided, two sided. One sided, two sided. How it is one sided? No, no, no. Where it is. Why you are fighting? Where it is given this is total mistake. You said total mistake na, but nowhere it is given total mistake na. How can you say that there is a total mistake? अरे बोलना रे. Whether there is a total mistake. Now One doubt will come, everyone. Purchase return day book has been correctly entered and the total at rupees 6160 but has not been posted to the ledger. So has not been posted to the ledger. In ledger we prepared two accounts. One is what? Purchase return account and as well as what? Supplier account means creator account. So has not been posted to ledger. Now one doubt will come. It has not been posted to which account? It has not been posted to which account? Creditor account. He purchase return account. He credit sorry. Purchase return account. He creditor account. He both account. Have you understood the doubt? Doubt you understood? One second. Purchase return day book has been correctly entered and total means there is no mistake in subsidiary book but has not been posted to the ledger. What has not been posted to ledger? Try to understand the English. Has been correctly total but has not been posted to the ledger means the total of purchase return day book has not been posted. The total of purchase return day book has not been posted to which account? Purchase return account means के creditor account will be posted with individual amount. Individual transaction account that is already posted. At the end we post only total in which account? Purchase return account. It means only which account is not posted? Purchase return account. From the information it is understood that only one side, it means one side error. What journal entry will do? Suspense account debit to. We are doing question number 1. Point number A. It will be suspense account debit to. Suspense account debit to. Purchase return account. What is the amount? 6160. Have you understood this point? Now to understand this type of error, you need to do practice. Otherwise in exam you will be confused. Now whenever you have doubt, now suppose you have understood but you have taken some time to understand this, just give stammer and before exam just revise this. You see, you are not supposed to revise all transactions now. The simple transaction that you can do in exam, only just identify which type of transaction you have taken time or you have not understood by initially, but after my explanation you have understood. That also required to be revised before exam. Just identify this type of error before exam, just revise that only, because dot to dot question will come from this book only. Are you able to understand? Now before exam if you revise this and same comes, will you do mistake? You will be able to write now. So that is the smart work. Smart work is that identify which point need to be revised before exam, because all points you are not supposed to revise. Whatever easy, whatever you have understood, that does not require revision before exam. So out of these 10, only one or two require revision or only one require revision. That only you identify or write down in some, make a special notebook. The rectification, these are the transaction which you need to revise. So before means when you are traveling from what one place to another place, you can revise that at any point of time. So revision is what? Revision is very smart work. As student become CA with smart work. Smart work how to revise. You are saying you don't have time, but you waste most of the time. So that wasting time, if you utilize, you become CA. Are you getting what I am saying? Means when I was doing CA, I don't remember CA inter but CA final I remember. We used to study at our lunch time also. Lunch time we used to will eat now. So eat to will eat with what? Mouth and hand. Eyes is not required. So in front there will be one notebook and we'll see what is the day special point. फिर भर गया. One chapter revise also. So we utilize that time now. Use that time. Are you able to understand what I am saying? We used to travel in bus because I was in Delhi. There is no private transportation. Now that you have private transportation, that is also one type of curse. Because when you use bike, you can't revise in that 1 hour. Bolna yes or no? You are traveling for 1 hour, but I will use what? Bus, big bus. Correct na? Even though chalo theek hai, we don't have a space to sit down, but we can stand and we can stand with the books in hand. and one hand were like this. But we can revise or not? We can revise. If you have intention to revise, you can revise at any place. You can revise at any place. Let others see what you are doing. Maja aata hai. Let them see you are revising. Correct na? Are you able to understand? Correct na? But if you will not revise, so you will travel every time on bus only. Understood na? Are you getting what I am saying? You will do like this only every time. If you revise, you will become C. You can purchase that bus. That is the difference. Difference is that. And I have done that. Believe me, I purchased mobile only after becoming CA. It does not mean that I was not capable or I was not means my family was not financially capable of giving me what mobile at that time. Understood? Financially capable, but no mobile. अच्छा है. We don't used to waste our time. Now the curse is what mobile only. So you have what poison with yours in your pocket. That mobile is dangerous. Dangerous. इसलिए I said that if you can separate yourself from mobile, that will benefit you. And so when you, of course, you can't separate, but you can separate yourself from mobile at a time of studying. So make your rule that whenever you are studying, your mobile should not be with you. You need to deposit to some other person who will not give you. Because of that reason, we are making a habit that when you are sitting in the class, in CA inter will not do. You come to CA inter class, will never ask mobile from you. Will never ask mobile. But we need to inculcate that habit at CA foundation. Na? CA inter will never ask. Once you pass CA foundation, now we think now it is your life you decide. Because CA inter we can't force you. In CA foundation we can force you. And that we are taking mobile only to inculcate one habit in your life. And believe me, and have you seen when I am teaching I use mobile? Means I don't know me right now how many missed calls. Let me check. देखो, right now, so one missed coming call. Means every 5 minutes one call will be there. But I will not attend. I will not attend a single phone. I will not see. चलो check कर तो how many messages. अभी तो at one time I have seen some messages because I went outside ना. But let's see. अभी also how many WhatsApp messages pending? I think 50 messages are there. If I see one message and some messages from there, it will affect me ना. अरे बोल ना रे. If someone is saying I am missing you, so I will be missed. Don't see only. Don't see. And I have said my family, if someone is important call to what staff. They will inform me. So my father, my mother, my brother, my sister, my wife, my child too will not call me. Correct now. But then also one my number is given. If you want to call to that number. And they will inform me some emergency is there, then I'll go outside. Otherwise, to small, they will, sir is busy. They will not say sir is busy in class. Sir is in class, he will not come out. Some emergency that I need to go na. So you can see no call will come. No one will call me. My father knows if he is not picking, he is in the class. Some important call, he will call to my staff. So this is also what? One type of curse. I will not use. I don't know about other faculty, but I will not use. Because this will distract me. And if I am distracted, I will not be able to concentrate in class. When I am in class, I am yours. Totally yours. When you are with books, you should be totally with books. If you love books, books will love you. If I am respecting you, you will respect me. Bolna yes or no? If I will respect you, and I don't think in my class you will not do either other. Because I am respecting you, na, so you will respect me. If I will start using mobile na, अरे यार sir कैसा है? We'll also use mobile. बोलना. If I'll go out of the class in 10 minutes, you will also go out na. Simple. Respect come when you give respect. Love come when you give love. So you'll become CA when you love ICI, ICI books, Miss books, syllabus. Understood? One thing, one because now it is high time. Separate yourself from mobile. That is the poison in your life. If you study with your mobile, you will not be able to concentrate. Even though someone is not messaging you, but there are a lot of distractions with what social media, a lot of distractions. Understood? So that will affect your mind is affected. Your mind will one video you will see, your mind is totally affected. One any type of video, if you see now, 10 minute, 20 minute you will be affected. It might happen. Any video may affect you for one day also. It may affect you for one day. Means you think that you are studying, but actually you are not able to concentrate. This may happen. So why to use this mobile while studying? Correct? Understood? But syllabus is very easy. Question will come from this book. Limited questions are there. Self study is required. If you will not do self study, so you will be given some more time. Self study by ICI. That is pakka. Understood? Correct? Means you need to come into this classroom next time, but at CA Inter. Understood what I am saying? If you want to come into classroom, make a promise to yourself only that next time if you want to come in classroom or any other classroom, if you don't want to join us, it is okay. But any other classroom you are going, you go to CA Inter level only. Class 1 you have done. Class 1, how many times? Class 2, class 3, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Foundation also one time. Past, now forget past. Foundation also one time. Why two times? One life, one love, one attempt. Correct? Understood? One attempt. Understood? But for that attempt, effort is required. Huh? For anything, effort is required. And that is your effort, not my effort. In classroom, we are just guiding you. Huh? This is not at all important. Even though you don't come in classroom, if you do self-study, you can pass. Correct? Because syllabus is more or less similar to 11 and 12. Whatever you have done in class 11 and 12, that only we are teaching, but in some advanced way. Got it? What do you think? Rectification chapter is complicated till now. Whatever we have done, but then also practice required. Then also practice required. Correct? For law also practice required. Don't give excuse. So we are weak in law. So we are not able to understand. The teacher is not good. Even the teacher is not going to pass now. You have any options? You have any options? अरे बोल ना रे. Don't give this type of excuse the teacher is not good. If you are giving that excuse, come next attempt in the same class, foundation level, in teach. This only we can say na. अरे बोल ना रे. I am saying, of course, we are with you. But sometimes what happened? If we started giving excuses, which is actually not an excuse. And once you stop giving excuses, it means you will become CA. Stop giving excuses. Tomorrow is exam. Correct now. Till now I have not prepared question paper. Prashant has announced me. Prashant has announced I have a right to cancel that exam or not. अरे बोलना. I have not right. I have power to cancel. But will I cancel? This is my responsibility. Today night I will prepare and I'll give the question paper. Whatever time I will sleep 2 hours late, but I will prepare question paper. This is my job. I am doing. You do your job. Are you getting what I am saying? Believe me, I'm not prepared question, baby. It will take 1.5 hour to 2 hours. Means I need to curtail my other work. I need to curtail my sleep. अरे बोलना रे. Anything do I need to do now? That I need to do. But I have a power to cancel, but I have not cancelled. Because that is my responsibility, I need to perform. Your responsibility, you only know, you need to perform. Correct? Come to second point. Point number two. Discount receipt of 1320 has been debited to discount allowed account. Very simple, you will say. Don't give directly. Sometimes directly when you do something in hurry, you do mistake. I say take your time but give correct answer. Do. Do. What? What is the generant? Rectification generant is what? Bolo? Discount receipt account has been debited to discount allowed account. Discount allowed debit. Point number means you are giving me what? Correct entry or wrong entry or rectified entry? अच्छा first give me correct entry. Discount receipt ना. So what is jana entry? बताओ. Party. The any party account? Correct ना. Any party account? So I'm writing party account. Debit to what? Discount received account. But has been debited to which account? Wrong entry is what? Discount allowed account. Discount allowed account to what? It is to party account with what amount? 1320, 1320, 1320, 1320. No. This is not correct. This is not correct. They have said it has been debited to discount allowed account. Means party account is correct. I have also done wrong. Correct now. It has been seen. Given that it is debited to discount allowed, means party account is correct. Party account is correct now. Means only the mistake has been done in what? Discount allowed account. Means party account is correct. Party account is debited by what? 1320. But we have also debited what? Discount allowed account 1320. So suspense will come. Suspense is how much? 2640. What will be the rectified entry? Rectified entry will be suspense account debit 2640 to what? Discount received how much? 1320. Discount allowed how much? 1320. Understood? If it is third stage, then your rectification will be suspense account debit to PL adjustment account. Can you do the balance? Do the balance fast. I forgot to give you break. Sorry, a mistake. After this question, break. Done. Hmm? Point number 7, I think you'll find some difficulty. If you are not able to understand point number 7, leave it. 5 also leave, I will explain. Balance done. 5 and 7 leave. Apart from that, whatever you have understood, do it. Done. Balance. So whatever you have done, leave it. Point number 3. The sales account has been under added by 10,000. So what you will do? One sided, two sided. So under added means what you will do? Suspense account debit means one sided. So I think you are comfortable. Correct na? This type of question, so I think you have understood. Sales 10,000. 10,000. A credit sales of 1470 has been debited to customer account at rupees 1740 means wrongly debited with more amount. So what you will do? You will decrease customer na. So suspense account debit to customer account. How much? 270. Means this type to you have understood. Point number 5. A vehicle bought originally for rupees 7,000 4 years ago and depreciated to rupees 1,200 had been sold for rupees 1,500 in the beginning of the year, but no entry other than bank account had been passed through the books. Means, batao, what is the original cost? 7,000 minus accumulated depreciation. What they have given? How much accumulated depreciation? 1,200. What is the written down value? It is 5,800. What is the sale price? 1,500. What is the gain? Gain is 4,300. Well, only what has been correctly recorded bank account has been passed through books. Other than means what they said. One second. Um, but no entry other than in the bank account had been passed through books. Means only bank account has been recorded. Means first, can you give me correct entry for sale? Bank account how much? Bank account how much? 1,500. 2. It is what vehicle? So two vehicle. What is the written down value? 5,800. So there is a gain. So there is a loss. Sorry, the loss. So there is a loss of how much? 4,300. This is the correct entry. What is the wrong entry? They have recorded only bank account. Bank account recorded. Nothing has been recorded apart from this. Go to which account? Suspense account na. They have said they have only recorded bank account. So suspense account will come into play. Correct. Now what is the correct entry? Batao. Suspense account will be debited by how much? 1,500. Loss will be debited by how much? 4,300. And to what? Vehicle how much? Vehicle how much? 5,800. This is the rectified entry. Have you understood? Follow. Any doubt in this? Sorry. Oh, I'm not. It is given. It is depreciated to 1,200. Oh, means actually WDB is 1,200. They have been depreciated 2 rupees 1,200. Correct now? Depreciated 2 rupees 1,200 means WDB is what? And accumulated depreciation is what? So one mistake. I have not read the question carefully. Done. Wrong. It is gain of what? 300 now. चलो ठीक है, we'll correct it. So bank account 1500, to vehicle how much? 1200, and to gain how much? 300. Wrong entry is correct. Means now what will be the rectified entry? To vehicle will be how much? And gain will come how much? To gain on sale of asset. How much? 300. Understood. Is given depreciated 2 rupees itna. This WDB is what? 1200. You say read question carefully. Sometimes we read only upper and we do mistake. Correct. Then point number 6. An accrual of 560 for telephone charges has been completely omitted. Means it is not recorded. The accrual means outstanding expense. What journal entry you'll do? What is the outstanding expense entry? Telephone charges account debit to. So telephone charges account debit. How much? 560 to outstanding. Which expense? Telephone expense. Telephone expense 560. Got it. Then this point number 7 is also interesting. A bad debt of rupees 1560 had not been written off. Means it is not yet written off, had not been written off. And provision for doubtful debt should have been maintained at 10%. But they are saying provision for doubtful debt should be maintained at 10%. Trade receivable which are shown in trial balance is 23390 with a credit provision of bad debt. How much? Means I will say prepare one provision for doubtful debt account. What is the opening balance of provision? To understand, because we know this account. What is the opening provision given? By balance brought down how much? By balance brought down how much? 2320. They have given now. In the trial balance, what is the debtor? 23390 with a credit provision of bad debt how much? 2320. Now, bad debt has not been written off. So, how much bad debt? To bad debt will be charged to provision account 1560. 1560. Correct? Understood. Now they want to maintain this provision at what amount? 10% of closing debtor. 10% of what? Closing debtor na. So can I say it will be 23390 minus what? Batao. Minus what? Bolo, bad debt na. 1560. What amount is coming? 21830. Correct. But थोड़ा सा interesting है, because can I say this all account is in the books of what? Mr. WNH. And point number 3 also you have done. What is point number 3? Batao. Sorry, point number 3 not. What is point number 4? What is the point number 4 rectification entry? Suspense account debit to customer account. Means can I say customer account will decrease by 270? Means can I say you should write down means customer account will also decrease by 270. This will also come na. You need to find out closing debtor. Closing debtor after rectification. So in point number 3 you have in point number 4 you have done one journal entry suspense account debit to debtor account. Customer account, so debtor will decrease by what? 270. So we need to find out closing debtor after rectification na. Closing debtor after rectification. So this is coming how much? 21560. Of this will calculate 10%. 10% is coming 2156. Means can I say this will be 2156? This will be 2156. You remember this everything. So what is the amount to be debited to PL? By PL account how much? by PL account how much? This difference will be PL account 1396. Means I have explained in this way, but you need to pass journal entry. You need to pass journal entry na for this. What will be first journal entry for bad debt? What is journal entry for bad debt? Bad debt account debit to debtor na? How much? 1560. Then this bad debt will be closed by transfer to which account? Provision for doubtful debt account debit to bad debt. How much? 1560. 1560. Then you will create what? Provision to PL account debit to provision for doubtful debt. How much? PL account debit to provision for doubtful debt. How much? 1396. 1396. If you want to compound this all journal entry, what is the net effect? Batao. Can you say bad debt kata kata? What is the net effect? PL account debit how much? PL account debit how much? 1396. To provision for doubtful debt how much? Now, to debtor how much? 1560. And can is a provision for doubtful debt will be this minus this. What is the net amount? So provision for doubtful debt will be debited by how much? 164. Have you understood this journal entry? This is net effect of all these three compound journal entry. Have you understood this point? Huh? Bolo. What journal entry they have done? Check karo na. Point number 7. Acha, they have given 2 journal entry. Chalo theek hai. You can also give 3 journal entries also na. That is also correct. Or you can give this net effect also. However, 2 journal entry net effect will come same only. Check kar lo. Understood? Have you understood this point? Have you understood? Correct. The next point. This you write on, just give star mark. This is important also from exam point of view. Have been asked in exam, can be asked similar point in exam. Just give star mark. Why you have debited by 164? कौन सा? Point number B. 164. How much you have debited? 1560. How much you have credited? 1396. The difference will be debited only na if you want to compound. No. We are not doing cancelling यहाँ पर. We are doing compounding. You want to debit 1560. You want to credit 1396. Better debit what difference? It is not cancellation. We are not cancelling. We are not reversing. We are saying you suppose we say RAM account debit by 10 and RAM account credit by 5. So instead of debiting 10 and crediting 5, you can debit what 5 only, because more account has been debited na. So instead of debiting and crediting, better you debit by 5 only. It is as simple as that. Understood now? Have you understood? Correct. The next point. Tools bought for rupees 1200 had been debited to purchase account. Very simple. What will be the journal entry? Loose tools account, yeah, tools account debit to purchase account. Then proprietor had withdrawn for personal use goods worth rupees 1960 no entry has been made. Basic entry, drawing account debit to purchase account. These are very simple. I hope you have understood. Correct now. Then we can draw suspense account. Opening balance of suspense account is given. Once you draw suspense account, it will be automatically closed. It will be automatically closed. You can draw suspense account by your own. Can you do all other questions by your own? Whatever now doubt, that only we'll discuss, because out of 6 point only 1 point will be doubt. Better we'll discuss 1 point in doubt and we can save time. So can I uh, say that you can practice all question by today only, because don't delay this chapter. If you delay, it will be delayed only. So can you practice all question by today? All other questions, it will not take much time. It will take only 1 hour. Correct. To do all questions this chapter today, or not today, because you are preparing for next test. Chalo theek hai. So can you do this entire chapter by tomorrow after test? Correct. So we can discuss day after tomorrow. So we'll have a break. After break, we'll start a new chapter. So this chapter is completed from my point of view. This chapter is completed from my point of view. So can I say after break we'll start a new chapter? That is what? Acha, you have not brought volume 2. Have you brought? चलो ठीक है. We'll decide after break.